Excuse me.
A mic test, a little mic test there.
Let me get it again.
I mean, I guess it's better you get it out now.
Oh yeah, for certainly.
For certainly. Well, welcome back to AK219, the only podcast with me, your boy Aidan Maloney, my boy Kevin Boland, where the party rock is in the house tonight.
You could say.
Could I?
Yes.
What could I say?
You could say exactly that, but I'm gonna add to it.
Go ahead.
The house that the party is rocked, or is it is
so
the rock?
Wait, the rock partied the house.
Dwayne Johnson partied the house tonight.
Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne Johnson. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Dwayne. The Brahma Bull.
Who the fuck is that? I think it's.
Can you smell?
Do you smell? The Rock does.
Cook. So excited to be.
That one wrestler kind of took my whole bit.
Yeah, he really did before.
Do you smell what Barack is cooking?
No, I smell what Michelle is cooking.
Barack, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, she messed up the school lunches years ago.
It's all vegetables now. Huh? What can I say?
And we're still obese.
These are not topical jokes.
No.
These are bad jokes from like 12 years ago. Anyway.
But they're still funny to this day.
We're back in the house tonight as Party Rock goes, and we're here to tell you some flippin' vibes, some stories, we've got questions, and a quiz that Kevin made completely on his own like a big boy. Can I get a let's go?
Let's get a round of applause,
Let's
please.
Freaking go for Kevin's big boyery.
Yeah, you could say I did some of that this past weekend, too.
Yeah?
Which I'm sure we'll get into.
Well, by all means.
Well, do you want me to go first, or did you have a less eventful?
Of course I had a less eventful week.
Well, then how about you go first?
Oh,
It'll probably be like
okay.
2 minutes.
Well, yeah.
Nah, just kidding.
I mean, you're not wrong, though. It was Jordan's birthday. Happy birthday, Jordan. I know she doesn't listen. I know, like, oh, well, supportive spouses, I don't care. It's not her cup of...
Hey, mine
comedy,
didn't either.
She listens to true crime, right?
Yeah.
We're like a comedy entertainment podcast. I don't blame her. Like, I'm not going to log onto YouTube and watch, like, makeup tutorial videos. It's not my cup... Like, I don't hate them.
No.
It's not my cup of tea, though. So, regardless, she won't hear me saying that, but she heard me say that on the day of a couple of days ago. So...
Happy birth.
Happy birth. 'Twas the birth of her day... several decades ago.
Wow, you're dating a cougar, huh?
Go Cougs? Can I get a Go Cougs
Let's
for all
go
my
Cougs.
Washington State fans?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was fantastic. Well, it was good, I'll say, because I had to work, which was the not fantastic part. But Jordan took the opportunity, hang out with some old friends of hers. She got back, I got back, then she got back, and started opening gifts. I got her a PlayStation 5. Because I'm just pretty epic like that. I guess you could say that's a little poggers. Can I get a poggers in the chat right now?
It is a little
speaking of the chat, if anyone wants to chat, here's our socials from Aidan and Editing. Hey, if you want to follow the socials, the Instagram and Threads is AK219_GBD. The Facebook is AK219-GBD. The Twitter, website formerly known as Twitter, I suppose, is @GuysBeingDude19. YouTube is AK219GBD, and the Mastodon is AK219.
That's a nice segue.
That was pretty good. Yeah, that was pretty good. Thanks,
Like
Aidan
that.
and Editing.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Irregardless, did you know, I keep saying that out of, like, force of habit, irregardless is not really a word.
Is it really?
Yeah, because regardless is the word, and then at some point, people started saying irregardless.
Well, you know the English language is all sorts of fucked. So.
Yeah, and I guess language kind of, like, flexes to whatever's neat. Like, I guess goblin mode was put into the dictionary recently or something like that. Yeah. Anyway, regardless, it was a grand old time. We got a little steak dinner. She got a steak and some lobster bisque. I got myself some flippin' sushi. Because they had both.
Can't go wrong with that. Can't go wrong with either.
No, I'm a little slutty fuckboy for some sushi.
I too like raw fish.
Are you referencing sushi still? Are we still on that?
I could be.
You could be.
I could be. I could not be.
The mystery remains.
The mystery of the
quite
raw
frankly.
fish.
The mystery of the raw fish. So it was a wonderful time, and 'tis Labor Day this weekend, which is fantastic because I love labor. Well, no, that's a lie. I hate laboring.
Yeah.
But I love the labor movement, which puts the power back in the hands of the workers. I'm all about that. Your hands, you're a worker. It's in your hands now, as it should be.
Yes.
Yes, finally.
So, and because of that, do you have any days off for Labor Day?
I think I have Labor Day itself off.
Which is Monday, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So
that's
I
good at least.
think I have. I'll have to double check because I know I don't get a schedule, right? I don't ever get a schedule. It's just implied. I show up Monday through Friday
At 5:30 every morning?
5:45 every morning.
See, I hate
Unless
that
I'm
shit.
told the day before, oh yeah, no, we're closed this Monday. So I'll find out, but I'm pretty sure I have Monday off.
You can't find out until
I'm unionized.
Friday.
It would be a fucking crime if I didn't have Monday off.
That's true. That's
So,
very true.
Yeah, that's a plus at least. Oh, did I tell you I have life insurance now?
Really?
That was fun. I was on a phone call.
Test it out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, yo, what's the quickest way to accidentally
Cash in my life
die?
insurance policy.
Right. But that would also require me dying or faking my death. In both cases, I don't actually get the money.
Well, it will go to your significant other.
Well, to whoever the beneficiary is. Yeah. But yeah, I the most boring thing ever, insurance, I got now. So if I croak from old age, my family gets a decent sum of money. And if I croak from an accidental death, like say a semi-truck runs me over and I perish, they get a much larger sum of money.
Oh, so it sounds like we need a setup.
Can I get a let's freaking go to hopefully dying young?
Sounds like we need a setup here. Fortunately for me,
This is all a joke.
All a joke. We're
Any
not serious
insurance
at all.
companies listening, this is
No.
not real.
This is not. A
I mean, my
ploy
my
or
life insurance is
scheme.
real,
Yeah,
but we're not actually scheming. This is a bit.
this is a. It's
And
all.
if
it's
you're
all
too
for the
much of a
bit.
fucking
all for the
stiff,
bit.
geriatric old cunt for insurance companies, just log off the internet. Go back to reading your
First,
newspapers.
I'm surprised you found the podcast.
Yeah,
If you had anyone to help you find it, if
right,
you found it on
if-
your own and you're
if
that
little
old,
Jimmy Grandson
congrats.
helped you find AK219, hey yo, shout out to little Jimmy Grandson for sure. But just stop. If you can't take a joke, if you're too much of a dinosaur to understand, like, hey, life isn't all about your capitalistic dog shit. It can also be about fun things, like joking about death.
I was going to say, fortunately for me, I still have my father's insurance that I'm under.
Oh, health
Because
insurance?
He works at U.S. Steel.
Or life insurance?
Pretty much. Well, no, okay, not life insurance.
Yeah, I was
but
going to say,
insurance for
a
anything.
little difference
pretty
there.
much.
I'm not...
Everything but life.
Yeah.
Like, well, I pay my own car insurance, yeah, but like
Yeah.
when I got my eyes tested months ago, it would have been like $250 out of pocket. I didn't have to pay a single thing.
That's how it was
So-
when I got my eyes checked. It's like
So-
$250. I was like, man, this sucks.
I'm thankful for that, but I got 3 more years and then no more help from father.
Good old age
so-
26. Can't wait, right?
Yep.
You know how much health insurance is going to be for you?
I don't.
Probably about $400 a month, give or take. For mid health
For
insurance.
help, yeah, all right. I'm just gonna move to Canada.
Yeah, dude. Can I get a let's go for moving to Canada or Ireland? Can I say that? Can we say that?
Yeah, I'll go.
In public?
I'll go anywhere that's not here
Yo, me too.
after the age of 26.
After the age of 20. Well, for you, I'm rearing to leave.
Well, yeah, you only got. It's about the same time. Not really though.
I don't have insurance for my parents.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the difference. So you can wait till you're 26. I'll wait until I either A, die young, or B, can just bounce, you know.
On your boy's dick. Hey, got him.
Got him. Anyway, yeah, that was the 2 most exciting things to happen this week, is Jordan's birthday, and I was on the phone call with this insurance guy for over an hour.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But like it was through my union, right? So it's like a pretty decent deal. It came with like a good discount. And they have like gap coverage for health insurance, which is kind of funny considering I don't have health insurance. So what exactly gap does it cover? Probably not a lot.
This one.
Yeah.
It covers
all
this gap.
100%, I wish. But yeah, it was like Now, I just want you to picture something. When you think about talking on the phone for over an hour with some insurance dude, what type of human being do you imagine? Probably like a middle-aged or boomer-aged kind of person, like, okay, here's how your benefits are gonna line up, right?
I imagine, and don't take this the wrong way, but I imagine it is a middle-aged man who is not American.
No, that's right. There's a majority of big companies have call centers. Somewhere they can pay them pennies on the dollar.
Yep.
You're totally right. But no, this was like a Midwestern 25-year-old dude who's like, oh yeah, man, I just got this job, right? And we were doing like a lot of work for unions, huh? And yeah, so how about that insurance? And I was like,
yeah, my first day on the job, I'm hoping to get your insurance, man. We're learning together, man. Yeah. I don't really know what I'm doing.
Where am I? No, it was actually refreshing to talk to, someone who's not A, geriatric, or B, doesn't really speak English so well. And that's not hating on anyone who's like English is their second or third language, because I know that's a huge like educational hurdle is learning this complicated ass language. But it's more so like at all big companies, stop being assholes and paying overseas call centers pennies on the dollar. That's what I'm saying.
Or just employ Americans to take the... No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, would be nice. Would be nice.
But no, I mean, that sounded like a good... it was eventful, not saying it wasn't. The only thing, if my girlfriend got me a PS5, I'd make sure she was satisfied.
Yeah, for certainly. You'd imagine.
Because that's not a cheap gift.
No, it's not a cheap gift.
And it took the time for you to order it, make sure it got here. The amount of time it takes to give me a blowy is 2 minutes. Not even. So
we can speed run this.
Yeah, speed run that.
We'll min-max all the stats and figure it out.
I got same-day shipping. I got fucking...
there's no order before time. It's any time of the day. Really, it's wide open. But yeah, no, it was... It's been a goal of mine to
I'm sure the steak dinner was awesome, though. And
it was phenomenal. The sushi was fantastic. We went to Blue Point in town.
Is that on Lincoln Way?
Yeah. Yeah, near like the Radius and whatnot. So pretty tasty. What was I just about to say? Oh, right. Like I've tried to focus on like Jordan's like wants for like birthday, anniversary, Valentine's Day, Christmas, whatever. Because like getting like needs, like buying someone something they already needed.
Yeah.
For a holiday is kind of like an thanks.
It's like I got socks for my birthday. Like I needed them. And I'll just get them myself. I didn't that takes up a present slot.
I could have gone to Marshall's and bought like $4 socks, but okay. It's one of those things where like I want to get wants, So like for Valentine's Day, I got her like a laptop she's been wanting, and for her birthday, I got like the PlayStation 5 because, is my birthday gift gonna be like helping pay for her car bills? That's stupid. That's not a birthday gift. That's just something you do as a partner. Is help out when they need help. So, yeah. Pro tip for all the homies out there, or homettes, just go for the wants.
Just give them what they want.
Give them what they want. And focus on what they need at any other point in your life.
And unfortunately, at this time...
I'm gonna need some fucking thick ham hocks upon my face.
I would say at this point, it seems like the want in your pants is not something that she wants right now.
Unfortunately, we hate to see it.
I wanted to make that comment because it sounded funny in my head, and then I said it and it sounded so mean. So I apologize for that.
Oh, none taken.
But leading into my vibe, I fucked 3 bitches in Michigan.
Let's fucking go.
No, I didn't. They were all coworkers. No, I didn't. I wish, dude. I had 3 hotel rooms to myself. Case in point,
you could have gone to a couple street corners and found.
Oh, I'm sure I could have, but honestly, I was more focused on the sleep in between checking out of the hotel at 11 a.m., making it to the next one, checking in, sleeping, waking up, going to work.
Yeah.
So sleep was mainly on my mind, pussy second.
Oh.
But
he's talking about cats, by the way.
Yes. I had cats in my hotel room. His name was Brian. Anyway, this past weekend I went on a little business trip that I volunteered to go do inventory for 3 Dick's Sporting Goods stores in the state of Michigan. Michigan. Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night. So that's why we are not recording on a Tuesday, because I was not in town.
So you know what that means.
This is a whole different day of tomfoolery.
It's a whole different attitude. Hats on backwards for this episode.
Mine's on sideways, actually.
Huge attitude adjustment.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of the AA, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Every morning I left work, I immediately played his theme song.
No,
I just and I'm like, I just stick my hands up and then I fucking put it in drive and get out of there.
Loyalty, jizz.
Yep, It's exactly what I did in that order.
Damn right.
Anyway, it was wake up, take a shit, get out of bed in that order.
The Sigma grind set, baby.
It was fun. Honestly, the drive was awesome. Not too much traffic. There was only one point in driving from Granville to Muskegon where I drove on a road that was under construction for at least fucking 7 miles.
Oh my god.
And there was no road there.
There was no road.
Like they were repaving it. So I'm
they
literally just
went
driving
down to
one lane gravel fucking and there were some points I didn't understand the construction, so I thought I was driving in a lane that I shouldn't be fucking driving in. And I'm like, I'm gonna get fucking pulled over.
Oncoming traffic or something.
Yeah, and then I see like a semi come towards me. I'm like, well, I mean, there's fucking pylons to the left and to the right of me. Yeah. What am I gonna do?
Detroit Rock City.
Fuckers. But no, it was a lot of fun. The only thing that sucked was that they were overnight shifts, and I got to stay in 3 different hotels because they were 3 different cities. But at the end of the shift, I went back to the hotel and checkout was at 11. I even asked the woman the first night when I got back at 6:30 in the morning.
Right.
I'm like, can we push back the checkout by an hour? She's like, no, sorry, it's hotel policy. I'm like, I get it, but also fuck you.
Right.
So
net 4 hours of sleep every day.
Not even, dude. Not even. Because when I get home, I kind of had a second wind.
That
almost,
always, especially when the sun rises, that
Mm-hmm.
always happens.
I made sure the room was dark because I can't sleep with sunlight.
Right.
But a little light is okay, but it had to be dark because I feel dark and brooding right now because I'm just dead inside from these shifts.
Yeah.
What have you done?
Rachel.
But usually for me, a good vice, if I get home late at night and I'm not tired, I usually just crank one out and then I go right to bed.
Yeah, it's like speed running sleepiness.
And I still made sure the hotel room was nice enough for them to clean.
He kept it contained.
And
didn't go painting the walls or anything.
No, but the one thing I should have done, it's a hotel. Countless people sleep in that room, in that bed. What I should have done was make sure everything was clean. Because, when I went to Lafayette with my ex for our Valentine's Day stuff, as soon as we checked in the hotel, we wiped down everything, made sure everything was clean. But if I contract a disease, I'm blaming the company.
Lawsuit. Immediately.
And, I was too tired to give a fuck.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Because I'm driving all day, fucking working all night, sleeping, none of it.
Right.
So, but I got paid for the mileage, for the drive time. I got $60 allowance per day to spend
reimbursement
on food
really.
or whatnot. Reimbursement money, yeah. So I'll be getting some money back from that. But and let's see. So this week I had worked Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and I go back to work tomorrow in the morning in the AM. So 5 days this week. But out of 3 of them,
they were midnights.
The first day was almost 12 hours. The second was 9 hours. So that's 21 hours right there.
Right.
And then the other one was about 8.5, maybe close to 9 as well. So that's 30 hours in 3 days.
So these next
and then
2
the
shifts
drive
have
time,
to be short.
38 hours.
Right.
And then tomorrow I work 6, and then Friday I work 5.
That's so much OT right there.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, so my next paycheck, not in 2 days, but the next paycheck should be a good amount of money.
A doozy. Fantastic.
So that's the only shining point of it. It was a nice learning experience, though, to be able to, do this inventory stuff or whatnot, but, you initially had to scan everything in inventory mode, and there were teams because there were, 50 people every night.
Right.
Because they're big stores, and you just got to get it done. But you inventory certain sections, and then you got to go back through and audit it. So it's pretty much just a double check. You scan it into the inventory, then when you audit it, it wipes the entire fixture, and you basically recount from scratch. So what you scanned in inventory doesn't match what you audited. You got to fix it.
Oh, so it's just a double check, the whole thing?
Yep.
Interesting.
And it can get very annoying, especially because it's not just the sales floor. You gotta, inventory the back rooms and stuff like that.
The back rooms.
The back rooms, exactly. And the, I almost said restaurant. I'm tired, dude.
The store.
The store in Muskegon, like in one of the back stock rooms, they had literal just bars of apparel from, tit level all the way up to the fucking ceiling.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, yeah, and you got to put it somewhere, but it just sucks to have to climb on a big-ass ladder and go up there and you had to scan every single thing.
Yeah, not every UPC, every item.
Yeah. Like, let's see, you got 2 pairs of shorts right next to one another.
Same shorts,
UPCs
same size.
are exactly the same, but you just got to scan one and then scan the other. But as the night went on, I will attest to this, if any of my employees, of any dicks hears this, no, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
Because you probably have done it too. If it's the same thing, and there's like a peg of them, and there's 9, right? And they're all the same 9 fucking product, I just scanned the first one 9 fucking times.
Yeah, the UPC's not going to magically change.
The store in Holland last night, I'm so thankful the store here in Valpo doesn't give a fuck about pickleball. Because the one in Holland, literally half a wall to the tits of pickleball paddles. And there was a $250 paddle there. Pickleball.
That's a rip-off, dude.
And I realized some of them had on the pegs.
It's just big ping pong.
On the pegs where you hang them up, like there's a little slit where you could put it through the peg, and then you got this plastic covering so no one can just, rip it off the peg and steal it. But also some of them are just in like these plastic containers, so they got all these security measures, and you can simply just unclasp it and take the fucking paddle. I'm like, it looks like you can't steal it, but if you really look at it, you totally can.
Genius mode activated.
So like I'm standing up there trying to scan the ones at the top, and I just pull them all back. I realize I'm like, okay, there's 6 of the same on this one. I look around, I'm just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm like, no, fuck this, dude.
No, that's whack, dog.
But overall, it was fun. I had a nice experience with it could have been a nicer experience with one of my coworkers. Because I had to. Initially, when she got hired in, she looked like she was a minor. She looks very young for her age.
Right.
But then I realized, well, she's here in the inventory doing it with me, too. All 3 nights.
Right.
She's definitely over 18, because she fucking drives.
Yeah.
She also drives a Fiat. You really have to see it.
Can I get a let's go?
You see what I did there? I don't know.
That's pretty good. You had to flip me off,
anyway,
though. That's natural.
It was a cute little car, and she met me at the 3rd hotel. She's like, yeah, I'll be there in a minute. I just had to get gas. I'm on E. I'm like, huh, that sucks. I'm still at half a tank. And she's like, how many gallons? I'm just like, more than your car. She's like, yeah, what the fuck? I'm like, Kennedy, it's a Fiat.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
You hate to see it.
You really hate to see it. But it's a very small teal-looking Fiat. And it just...
Do you say Fiat naturally? I thought it was Fiat.
I say Fiat.
Because of the song?
No. I just thought that's what it was called.
It's Italian, right? Do Italians say like Fiat? That sounds like a French person saying feet.
I feel like in our commercial break we're gonna need to deep dive this.
Yeah, well,
I have always called it Fiat.
YouTube, like Italian person pronounces Fiat. Is it Fiat or is it Fiat or is it feet or is it send feet pics to @KevinBoland?
You can do that. That's fine.
Wait, what?
Also, I was supposed to have a hockey game this morning at 11, but I didn't get home till like 6:30 this morning. Thought I could do it and just take a little nap and go there, but I woke up at like 8:30. I'm just like, hey, Frank, listen, no.
Yeah, no dice.
I'm too exhausted, so I'll do that Friday night anyway. But no, it was a lot of fun. I feel like I got closer to Kennedy. Same with her to me as like friends, because like we talk back and forth at our store sometimes, but like, I mean, we were the only 2 people from our store doing inventories out here, so why not? Like, yeah, I knew other people from like the Maryville store and the Cherville were out there too, so I was talking with them too. But also, like, I just see her every day, so I'm like, yeah, why not? We'll just get some food, have some fun. Not that much fun though.
Well,
but
not yet.
No, not yet. We were scanning a fixture in Granville Sunday night.
Yeah.
Behind the front desk where all the sunglasses are, and I look over to my right as she's scanning the sunglasses. I'm doing the ones on the left. I look over and like, just perfect arch and everything. I'm like, it is 5 a.m. We were supposed to leave an hour ago. I'm slap happy, and I'm about to slap your happy, and yeah.
Better you didn't, because that's not okay.
No. All I'm saying was, I like the view. and hopefully... No, because that's just going to sound creepy. Anyway, we'll be back with...
Yeah, you ought to stop yourself, because I was just going to let your train derail by your own fucking hands.
Thanks for that.
Hey, no problem.
Thanks, I have the best wingmen ever. But we'll be back with some hot, burning questions.
So hot. Burning questions?
Yeah, you think so?
I think so. I mean, I chose them, so I think so.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
We've returned for the burning questions we mentioned earlier. One thing I failed to mention in our vibe of the week is OMG, OM gosh, it is the finale of season 3. I totally forgot to mention
really?
Yeah. We're on the 12th episode, which means it is the end of season 3, which means next week we take off, and the following week we come back with some flipping either brand new or returning favorites as far as segments go.
Well, you know what that means? It means we're not professional because we didn't know that this was our last episode of the season. Or it could also mean we're just busy with so many other things in life.
That's true.
Just, our plate can only get so full.
We can't expand the size of the plate.
Expound.
Can you expound?
I already did.
I know, I can smell it. Yeah, that was weird. I don't know why you went there with that.
I need health insurance.
Yeah, clearly. But, yeah, it's the finale, so we won't see you next week. But you can always see us. We have a whole catalog of episodes in case you missed any.
Yeah,
we have a YouTube channel now. Oh, yeah, we still need to do all the things we were planning on doing with the YouTube channel.
In due time, we'll get there for sure. Because, now... You got a new gaming system. I just so happen to have that same one for a little while now.
Yeah, for real.
We're just looking to get it out of park.
Yeah, we're just getting lubed up.
Put it in neutral.
Exactly.
And just see where it goes.
Yeah, we're just getting lubed. So we'll be flipping and fracking eventually. But that further ado I was talking about. Mm-hmm. It's without that now.
Okay.
This is burning questions where ouch, ouchie, ow, too hot. The questions are hot. Fondue-less?
Nope, fondue-less.
Fondue-less behavior.
Irregardless.
This is a segment where we go to everyone's second least favorite website and take some of the most popular questions that obviously are all wink wink addressed to us, the main characters of the universe, and we answer them.
We have the right answers.
With the truth trademarked.
Truth, yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Patent pending.
Still pending. God, they won't get back to us. This comes from user thischeck4267. What's a small, seemingly insignificant decision you've made that ended up having a huge impact on your life?
Well, I don't mean to sound very cliche here and dumb, but I guess the past 3 years I downloaded Tinder.
Yeah.
I didn't think anything of it.
How's that made a huge impact on your life?
It was small. It was insignificant at the time.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
It made an impact over the past 3 years.
For better and now for
better
worse.
And for worse.
Yeah.
But it was just something
true.
Small. I didn't...
you don't really expect much, but...
Yeah, no. No, that shit tends to happen when you're not looking for it, and it did exactly that, and I'm forever grateful.
Yeah. Fair point. I would have said, putting insoles in my work shoes, huge.
That's smart.
I get home every day, and I don't have feet pain now.
Yeah, I could say the same thing.
Maybe slightly sore, but I'm not in pain when I arrive. Well, that's a lie. My feet aren't in pain when I arrive home from work.
Yeah. I used to wear a pair of these black Nikes that I had to work every day, and they're comfortable, but when you're on your feet all day, there's no cushion in these shoes. It's not supported or anything like that. So I ended up just buying a pair of Brooks from Dick's one day that I was working there, and it's turned out to be a great investment because my feet feel fine. It's like walking on a cloud.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah. I would also say, I'm sure Jordan vented to you about this. She definitely did to me. I used to set 7 or 8 alarms to wake me up in the morning because every single time I would just snooze it, ignore it, snooze it. And it was one of those things where I kept reading advice online of everyone had the same fucking advice of just set an alarm.
Yeah.
And that way you have the urgency of, if I ignore this one, I'm going to sleep through my job and get fired.
Yeah, that's why I've always done only one.
But see, that's the small insignificant change that I made where now I'm on your level and now I actually wake up to an alarm instead of
In fact,
sleeping through and snoozing it.
I usually keep my phone on vibrate. When I was...
I only keep mine on vibrate when it's in my ass. What?
Sometimes.
So, only if it fits,
depends
yeah.
on the day. If it ends in a Y, sure.
Yeah.
But, I'm laying there trying to fall back asleep and take another nap earlier, and it was before I had set my alarm again for like a couple more hours, but I knew, like, my phone started buzzing. I'm like, that's not my alarm because I'm not hearing Joey Diaz yell at me to get up.
Wake up, cocksuckers.
My phone, it was kind of by my ear, so I heard it start to vibrate. I'm like, who the fuck? And I look, I'm like, it's Aidan. I'm like, oh, that's right.
Yeah,
we gotta do the show.
You picked up the phone, you're like, oh,
I sounded like I was fucking...
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, he was sleeping, my bad.
Well, it needed to get done, so...
And here we are. Next question.
Oh, fuck.
Comes from user Judgmental Squirrel. What instantly ruins a sandwich?
Ketchup.
Oh, that's right. We were talking about burgers the other week, and you said ketchup as well.
That's right.
That's right. But this is like sandwich in general.
Okay, so
I would still agree with ketchup, though. Especially like on a sandwich where it's like lunch meat, cheese, tomato, lettuce, no ketchup. Mustard is still good on those.
Yeah, but no ketchup on that. Honestly, I could go without, like, if I'm having a turkey and cheese sandwich, I'll put lettuce on there, I'll put mayo. Like, I can do away with the tomato, honestly.
That's fair. I also could do away with the tomato, but I do like it there. Mm-hmm. But, like, if I do mayonnaise, I'll season it, so it's not just, flavorless mayonnaise. There's something about mayonnaise unadjusted. Like, if it's mayonnaise plus mustard, that's good. If it's mayonnaise plus seasonings, that's good. But unaffected mayonnaise, it doesn't scream at me.
I mean, sometimes I just do mayo, cheese, and turkey. It works just fine.
I guess it has its
and
place.
then, I bring the jar of mayonnaise with me, and I'm dipping the sandwich into the mayo, and I'm
just taking bites like a dipping sauce.
Can't get enough mayo on my face.
I get mayo in my anus. What?
That's impressive. Thanks,
man. I put it there. Next question. User Cloudtidaz. What food have you tried liking but just can't?
Have I tried liking but just can't?
I would say black licorice. I've tried warming up to it. I've tried trying it again and again. And black licorice is just fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
It's cloyingly sweet, and yet it's still bitter and gross, and it fills up your mouth and nose and sinuses, and it's gross. Yeah. It's just gross. Anyone out there who likes good and plenties, fuck you. Speak to a goddamn psychiatrist.
I do agree with you on the black licorice. I have tried, same with, like, mushrooms. I've tried. I just can't do it. Even, like, some seafood, however, I will never, ever try oysters or mussels.
No.
Never. Mm. But even, like, squid, I've tried.
Yeah.
Nope, just can't do it.
That's fair. I've tried octopus before, and I did not enjoy it. But if there's anything I've given, like, consecutive shots to that I just don't like.
Burger King.
It's Burger King. It's fucking...
I've tried.
I let them into my life so many times in the 24 years of my life so far. Every single time, it's fucking disgusting. The burgers are foul. They don't taste char-broiled. They taste like they were fucking made out of char. Okay? It's fucking disgusting. The quantity of mayonnaise they put on the original chicken sandwich.
It's disgusting.
It's the same amount as it's the same volume as the bread.
It's the same amount that's in my pants on the daily.
Exactly. Homemade.
But every time I go to Burger King, it's like that one person you keep going back to for just casual sex, and it's disgusting every single time.
Yeah, they punch you in the face.
That post-nut clarity hits, you're like, what have I done?
Why am I here?
Yeah. I just stuck my thing in this thing again, and while it was good for a short time, now I feel disgusted in myself.
Every single time I fuck an original chicken sandwich, I think that. 100% of the time.
I just know the king is looking down at me. With just disgust.
Burger King.
The Burger King is looking at me with
peeking
disgust.
around the corner, slightly aroused, but very disgusted.
Next time, son, how about you fuck a chicken?
Why don't you fuck me? The Burger King.
Here's my crown.
Well, yeah, no, Burger King's a good one. That's fucking disgusting. Hey, Burger King, fuck you. Next question.
Never sponsor us.
Never sponsor. I won't let you. You could put $100,000 in front of me, and I would take it, and I would say "fuck you" kindly because you gave me $100,000. It comes from user Curtail the Trail. Men, what was the most awkward thing? Oh, sorry. Should we go to the next question?
No, that's fine. You can
listen
still
to
answer
it anyway.
Yeah.
Men, what was the most awkward thing to happen when you were at the urinal? I think we talked about this last week of like what not to do at the urinal.
Mm-hmm. Just people looking over and looking what I'm working with, what kind of nuts I got.
Yeah. I would say like the most awkward thing I've done at a urinal is I was young. I'd have been like 14 or something like that. And it was at the county fair. And I really had to pee. And I went into the bathroom, walked up to the urinal, and it's not like, something nice that has dividers. It's a trough. It's a trough on a wall. And you walk up to the trough, and I'm out there, my tiny little 14-year-old dick out there in front of me, and there's like 2 dudes brushing up against me. Large human beings brushing up against me. I'm shoulder to shoulder with these large human beings, and I can't bring myself to piss now. I've lost the urge to pee, and I just want to leave. So I zip everything back up, and I say, fuck it. Out loud, I say fuck it standing at the urinal, and I walk out of the bathroom.
That's like at certain, but like Franklin House I know has one, and Northside I believe. The urinals in the men's bathroom, it's just a fucking trough.
It's just a trough.
With ice in it.
Yeah.
So that's why when I go there, even if there's no one else at the fucking trough, I know as soon as I unzip and whip out my dick, someone's going to walk in.
Someone's walking in.
So I always go in the fucking stall and piss. I'm like, nah.
Stalls are better anyway, because then you can use toilet paper to dry your dick off.
Yeah.
Huge.
But I guess one thing I used to do a lot is, even in public, but like I was a kid, I just got so used to doing it. Even sometimes, but in the privacy of my own home, it's a little different. But like I wouldn't drop my pants all the way down to my fucking ankles,
just
but like my ass would be hanging out sometimes. Like
just drop trowel.
Well, sometimes I couldn't just lower it a little bit and whip it out. Like sometimes, I need the full fucking exposure here because my fucking balls are just so heavy. I'm just like, I just gotta my bare ass is just down. I'm just
fucking showing bare ass at the urinal.
But like even in elementary school, I'd walk into the bathroom and there's other guys at the urinals there. First, second, third grade, pants around their ankles.
Oh my god!
In a Catholic school.
Oh my god, bro! So
I was sweating.
They've been too close to those priests, dog. I swear to God.
That's what they're just so accustomed to. There might be a priest who comes in.
Yeah, zip. I would say another thing. It always pisses me off. This one, if I'm especially at work, it always happens when I'm at work. I'm peeing at the urinal. Luckily, we're fancy enough that we have dividers. But anytime I'm in there, someone walks up to me and tries to small talk with me as we're simultaneously pissing.
The only time I will
talk to me when I'm pissing. You don't ever talk to me when I'm pissing.
The only time
they're coming up to oh, hey, how's your day been? How's it going, man? Is that delivery department going well for you?
You literally
It's not now. Yeah, just fucking slowly look over hey, my cock is in my hand. Don't look at me.
Literally there's a stream here. The only time I will ever maybe think about doing small talk with someone in a bathroom is if I'm in a stall and he's in a stall and we're both shitting.
Right, that's fair, because then you're in the trenches.
Or hey, I'm
you're
just
in the trenches,
and
you're talking.
You got
to your
toilet
army.
paper over there? Something like that.
Belly. But yeah, no, don't ever. Yeah, pro tip again: don't ever talk to someone at the urinal unless it's a lifelong friend and you're both pissing, and you I don't know. That's different. If you're my coworker, don't acknowledge me until I've finished peeing, and then you acknowledge me because I'm the tribal fucking chief, damn it.
Yep. But yeah, it's if you're two dudes, 5 feet apart because you're not gay, but your cocks are out and you're just pissing,
holding each other's dicks. Yeah, that's different. That's different.
That is acceptable in today's society.
Exactly.
But if you're a BK Randy and you come up to me at a urinal, you're just like, what are you working with?
Yeah.
How's your day going?
Let's have a peek, huh?
That's a hefty stream, bud. That's a hefty stream. Dap me up.
Big stream.
Get out of here.
You want to hold hands?
Or I'm gonna
I don't.
I'll rip the divider out of the wall and I'll turn around and I'll piss all over you.
I want to cross streams. Next question.
Oh, yes.
Comes from Dan Chap. What video game have you played the most?
I'm sure you know my answer to this.
Go ahead.
Because it's still the
Advanced
Tom Clancy's
Warfare?
The Division 2.
Oh, Division 2.
No, Advanced Warfare, I had 22 days of in-game time.
Damn.
I don't know the math off the top of my head, but the Division, I'm pretty sure I'm close to 5,000 hours.
Oh my god.
So that's like
5,000 hours? Yeah, let's do some math
pretty sure
here.
that's 2 months.
5,000 hours
Just divided
by 24. 208 days.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
Wait, oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's way more. Why the fuck did I say 2 months?
Yeah, that's like...
Yeah, that's not 60 days. That's yeah, that I've played. To be fair, the game came out in 2019. It's 5 years old, so
4 years old, and you've
It's 4
played
years
almost like you're closer to have played a year of this game than
Yeah.
to not have.
yeah, man,
That's dedication.
it is.
That's dedication. I can appreciate that. I would say, because I know on my Xbox I've got all these stats on there and my Switch, but I don't really pay that close attention. But my top 3 easily have got to be Modern Warfare 3, Breath of the Wild, and Tears of the Kingdom.
Really, Minecraft ain't in there?
Minecraft's probably top 5. But yeah, that's got to be top 3. I loved Modern Warfare 3, dude.
I can't even start to think of the name of a game that would come in second for me in terms of time played.
It might be Advanced Warfare.
It might, and if so, that is a huge.
That's a huge L. I'm sorry.
Difference.
That's an L.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, hey, that was a different me back when that game came out. I spent
How many dollars did you spend on fucking loot boxes?
Dude, I can't even. I'm just gonna say a rough
lot.
guesstimate here. At least $1,200.
$1,200 on a $60 game.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's just it was like gambling. It was an
It is.
addiction.
It is gambling.
It
It's
is,
exactly
yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
0.04% chance to get ultra rare jizz mask. Oh, I can't wait to put my fucking money into this. Mom, where's your credit card?
But I really wanted it.
I'm sure you did.
I really wanted it.
Don't we all? Next question comes from Nick Machiavelli. Hey, Italian cook at a pizza kind of guy. Speaking of, what instantly ruins a pizza?
Mushrooms.
Anchovies. And
Pineapple.
actually,
Pineapple.
dude, pineapple.
I'm sorry,
Pineapple
people.
does not go on
It does
pizza.
not.
It does not go with tomatoes. It does not go with cheese. I don't even think it goes with bread. Pineapple should not go on a pizza. Also, any fish. I know I said anchovies specifically because that's like the most related to a pizza, but fish doesn't go on pizza.
I'm pretty sure anchovies was the only like fish topping you could put on.
Well,
I haven't
like
heard
most
of him like
commonly,
put fucking
like
grilled
trout
salmon
Yeah.
on my Pizza Hut pizza with chunks of pineapple. Like what is it?
What's wrong with you? Do you need to talk to someone?
It
Are you
sounds,
okay?
It sounds like they're trying to bring back fascism.
They're working at it.
Trout and pineapple and mushrooms on your fucking pizza.
Yeah, no, cooked mushrooms are foul. If I'm eating mushrooms, they gotta be raw, because then they just taste like styrofoam. If they're cooked, they taste like slime and yuck and snails. By the way, snails on a pizza. L. Fat L.
Agreed.
Ooh, what else ruins a pizza? Ooh, here's a good one. I tried this once, and I hated it. Replacing the tomato sauce with barbecue sauce. Does not go over well. Does not go over as well as you think it would.
Really? I mean, I remember I've had a like a barbecue chicken pizza from Pizza Hut.
Any good?
It was very good.
I guess that might have been my mistake.
did you say pizza sauce?
Yeah, switching out the pizza sauce
the marinara for barbecue, or like a. I've seen pizzas too where like it's like a Parmesan cheese base.
like an Alfredo.
Alfredo,
yeah,
yep.
yeah.
Those actually look pretty good. I've been meaning to try one like that.
That's a good one. I remember this had to have been several episodes ago, but we were talking about like how we wanted the Little Caesars like pretzel crust back with the cheese sauce, and how I used to make that back when I worked at a pizzeria before Little Caesars ever did that. And let me just tell you, putting nacho cheese sauce on a pizza
as the base,
huge W. Mm-hmm. Easy dub.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah, that's the way to go for sure. Next question comes from user Bulky Departure 7155.
That's what I did every morning at the hotel. I had a
Bulky Departure. Did you flush at least?
No.
Of course.
I didn't at the last one.
Did you really?
No.
Oh my
Because I'm like,
God.
fuck your $50 security deposit.
Oh, was that? Yeah, that one.
Fucking
Actually,
eat my ass.
I would have just shit on the floor.
Actually, in fact, I clocked out that night before I went to work because I just drove straight home after work this morning.
Yeah.
So I gave him my keys. I'm just like, you guys have a wonderful night.
That's great, dude. Yo, G Move? Can I get some G
Alpha
Move
move.
in the Alpha Sigma for sure? Anyway, the question.
Oh, yes.
What is your city famous for without naming it?
Meth!
Meth. That's the state. We'll take meth for the whole state we're in.
I think I have a good answer for this one.
Yeah.
Popcorn Fest.
Oh, that's good. I would have said Orville Redenbacher.
Yeah,
If
that
we're
guy.
talking about where I'm from, what's my city famous for without naming it? My city's famous for Michael Jordan.
Old rich retirees.
That too. That could be a lot of cities in Florida as well. But I guess we're kind of the Florida of the Midwest.
As soon as you bring up meth and old rich retirees, that narrows it down quite a bit.
Yeah, because then you're at least thinking Indiana, North Indiana.
Yeah.
For sure.
Florida is more like heroin.
Yeah, that's a heroin kind of place. That's a fucking bath salts kind of place.
It absolutely is a
for
bath salts
sure.
kind of place. Spice. Spice
yeah.
for Florida. Spice also for California.
Yeah.
But mostly in like the mid 2010s or early 2010s.
Right. Not to be confused with the Spice Girls.
Correct.
No.
Yeah.
Also ignore me calling out my cousin, but like, whatever. Love you, Michael. Haven't seen you in like 10 years.
Hey, yo, shout out to Michael. Stay off the spice, homie.
Ice Spice.
From what I know, he's been clean, but like, you know, he's also got a baby mom and a couple kids.
So, with that said, stay off the spice, Michael.
Don't do drugs unless it's legal in your state.
Also, do weed always.
Yeah, drugs are bad, kids.
Only if it's legal in your state, or you know you can get away with it.
Yeah, we take no liability for these statements, but maybe we agree with them.
I was told to bring some back from Michigan.
Yeah,
I'm not sober. Don't listen to me.
happens to the best of us.
Yeah, my buddy Tommy's like, yo, bring home some of that gas. I'm like, no.
No.
I'm like,
I got offered $200 for a car. I need some right now.
well, it's not that far away from here, but I just,
Yeah.
I'm not, because you're gonna pull me over, a white boy,
Yeah,
pull me over in my Volkswagen Jetta,
Volkswagen.
right across
That's the
border
most
into
Caucasian
Michigan
car,
City.
too.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, I smell something a little fishy in here. I'm just like, well, maybe it's my shoes. I've been on my feet all
Yeah.
day. You know,
Could be,
I
could
wouldn't
be.
do that. But a past city I've lived in, I guess, you could tell that it is South Haven if you just mention Al's Supermarket
Oh,
or
yeah.
Rosewood.
That place is gross.
really
That place is gross.
Mm-hmm.
I got, like, super... No, Jordan got super sick, too.
Rosewood gave me fucking food poisoning.
Yeah, that was a bad time.
But you could also just say Rosewood and four-wheelers at 6 a.m., and then you would know exactly that it's South Haven.
Yeah, and toddlers on tiny little dirt bikes.
To be fair, that was cute as fuck.
Dangerous but cute, sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Next question.
Man, there's a lot of them here today.
User Lalar Floors. What soup could you eat for the rest of your life?
Potato soup!
Like
Potato
loaded
soup,
baked
creamy
potato.
soup,
Yep.
loaded baked potato.
Bacon bits, cheese.
Oh yeah,
Nah,
potatoes
just potato soup in general. You could add anything to that.
within reason. Yeah,
That's
for
fair.
sure, for sure. I'd have said cheddar broccoli. Something
was-
about a broccoli
Ew.
cheddar soup is so good.
Ooh, French
Also
onion
good.
too.
French onion. Oh yeah, French onion's
French
great.
onion's good. Even just your standard chicken and noodle.
Yeah,
It's
chicken.
good.
Yeah, that's
It's a
good.
classic, you know.
Ooh, I have a question. For you. How much sauce do you have to add to noodles for it to become soup instead of a pasta dish?
Are you trying to talk about ramen noodles here, or something?
No, I'm just saying, like, what quantity of sauce turns a pasta dish into a soup? Does it have to overflow the noodles? Does it just have to coat them? In which case, any Alfredo dish would be soup.
I feel like if it's slightly liquidier than Alfredo, yes. Anything that like leaves a soupy kind of like leftover once you're consuming it, that qualifies it as a soup.
So soupy leftover equals soup. So Alfredo dishes, those are all soups, and those I could all do for this question.
Some. It depends on how thick the Alfredo is.
Would you consider a beef Wellington to be a cannoli, Kevin?
What? No.
Why not? What about it makes it not cannoli? It's got a filling and a bread cover.
It's beef. Cannolis are dessert. Beef is not a dessert.
I don't know. Beef's pretty sweet. Anyway, next question.
Beef stroganoff.
Beef stroke.
No, I'm sorry.
Clone Agent Zero. What's a video game that you loved that most people never heard of?
Oh.
I would say Justice League Heroes for the PlayStation 2. It never really made any, like, ooh, retro PlayStation 2 games you'd love, like those kind of lists on, like, GameFAQs or IGN or whatever. But that game is so much fun.
There was a racing game that I believe I bought for the Wii back in the day.
Yeah.
And they've come out with many more. Like, I used to love racing games, especially like Gran Turismo and Forza and all that stuff. But, like, this one was just called Dirt.
Dirt? The racing game?
Yeah. But,
The
like,
movie?
you know, it's, like, not BMX racing, but just, like, you know, racing in the dirt.
Like more, like crazy drifts and everything?
Yeah. But, like, there was Dirt, and there was Dirt 2, Dirt 3, Dirt 4, Dirt 5.
Finally, Dirt 2.
And I only ever played the first one, but, like, it wasn't that well renowned, well acclaimed or something like that. It was just, you know, I'm a wee lad and I'm just like, I want to race in dirt. So I'm going to buy dirt and race in dirt. And then they're like, what made you want to make a Dirt 2? Money.
Money. That's pretty good. That's one I've never heard of. Have you heard of Justice League Heroes or just from me?
Yeah, it was kind of mid.
You son of a bitch.
You just straight up went,
Fuck you.
I'm just kidding. It was all right. Please.
Hater. You're a hater. A foul hater.
I'm a lot of things.
Yeah. Yeah, that you are.
A hater is one of them.
Anyway, that's all the burning questions. So that means it's about time for a 1 second break where we'll be right back. Bye.
Yes'm.
Yes'm. Can I get a sheesh in chat?
Sheesh and
Sheesh in chat. What?
Cheese.
Cheese. Oh, dude, you know what sounds good? I'm so hungry right now. Like, eating 10 double cheese sliders sounds really good right now.
I could not.
Really?
Didn't know.
You too tired?
Too tired.
What are you, a bicycle? That one took you a moment. That took you a moment. I might leave that bit of silence in there just as emphasis in editing.
That joke was so bad. That was so bad.
Oh, man. It was so
Anyway.
bad you actually didn't think it was a joke for a second.
Shut up. I'm the quiz master.
You're the
this
quiz
week,
master.
and I'm going to give Aidan a quiz.
Now, what is quiz time, Kevin?
Quiz time.
Yeah, you're right.
This
That it
season, at
is.
least, anyway. Previous seasons, we used to do 2 quizzes, one for each other.
Yeah.
But this
Yeah.
go around, we This go around, we just decided to do 1 quiz.
The quiz was taking up like half of the runtime, and we had to make an adjustment.
So this week, I have 10 questions for you, and the title of this quiz, out of respect, is titled "Let Him In."
Ooh, okay. All right.
So this quiz is about if you know Bray Wyatt or not.
Oh no, I haven't really sat down and watched the WWE in a while. I just catch the pay-per-views.
I mean, that's
So
fair.
rest
but,
in peace, Bray
you know.
Wyatt. But no offense to the Wyatt family, if I don't know
Well,
some of these.
I also hope you know the wife, like they weren't related.
Well,
That
no,
was
I
just
know
their-
that.
Okay.
His last name, his actual last name, their family. No disrespect. I really hope I do well.
So first question here. I say you get half of them right, so 5.
Okay. Oh God, I hope.
When was Bray Wyatt born?
Oh no.
He was 36 when he
Ooh,
passed.
yeah, I knew that bit. I'm trying to do the math in my head.
If you can at least give me the year,
So that's
I'll give it to you.
2020 minus 36. So that's 2023 minus 36 is 2020 minus 33, which is 2000 minus 13, which is 1990 minus 3, 1987.
Correct.
Oh, let's freaking go, dude.
May 23rd, 1987.
It's a good birth date. Right in the smack dab of spring.
What was his old ring name when he was with the stable Nexus?
He was with Nexus?
Yep.
Whoa. That's crazy. I did not know that bit. That's wild.
This was before he became Bray Wyatt.
Yeah. I'll say the Brayinator.
Final answer?
What I meant to say,
Also,
the breeder.
I'm sorry. Also incorrect.
Whoops.
Hot though.
I mean, what I meant to
but,
say.
I don't know why I forgot to mention this in the Vibe of the Week segment, but you said Brayinator, and that reminded me of the Baconator.
Oh, the Baconator.
But before I left to get on the road Sunday to make it to Michigan, I wanted to get some lunch before I left.
Yeah.
So I went to the Wendy's that was on Indian Boundary Road in Chesterton.
Oh, right.
I was just
okay.
gonna order in house and eat in house.
Yeah.
It was a little busy, but I'm literally standing at the register for like 2 minutes, and they're just like, "Sorry, we'll be right with you." I'm standing there for 20 minutes
Oh my god.
with my wallet in my hand, cross arms and everything, looking a little fucking agitated.
I would have left.
Oh, I did
I
finally
would've
leave because there
left,
were
yeah?
like 5 people behind me in line too,
Oh my god.
and my order wasn't even taken yet.
How did they not leave?
I don't know.
I'd have bounced.
I
dude.
literally,
I'd have
turned
bounced.
around. I walked towards the door. I said it kind of loud. I'm like, "Fuck this."
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's
usually I don't
wild.
like. Usually I get it because I worked in the fast food industry before, but like that's
Yeah. And
the
you
drive-through
can't-
wasn't even. It might have gotten busier, but when I left, there was no one in the drive-through. Either they were short-staffed or because they kept walking by the cash register and just walking away.
Yeah. That's kind of whack.
Like I'm right
But
fucking
like
there.
either like they weren't the ones logged into the register, like they couldn't perform the
She
actions.
just
but-
took an order
Oh,
right
really?
before I got there.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm not even going to give them the benefit of the doubt because I witnessed it.
The only benefit of the doubt I'll give them is the fact that we both know they're underpaid, so they probably don't really care.
Looked understaffed too. But
Yeah.
still,
That's whack as hell still.
at least I'm fine waiting that long for my food, but not ordering for 20 fucking minutes.
No, that's whack.
Anyway, tangent aside, what was
So
his?
Brayinator was right.
No, it was
Actually,
not.
I'm adding to the tangent. With all due respect, have you seen yourself? I wouldn't want to wait on you either.
That's why I should have just taken my food to go.
Just went through the drive-thru. At least it's blind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And another tangent. There's so many tangents. You remember we went to McDonald's to get Jordan a Filet-O-Fish and a McChicken,
I recall.
and I did a voice.
Oh, yes, I do.
That's
that you
great.
did. You did two.
I did
You
a country
two
one at the
voices.
speaker. I'm just like,
I suggested your second one, and you nailed it.
they're just like, what else can we give? I'm like, yes, yeah, I got a code for a Filet-O-Fish here. Like, and I said it like that.
Yeah.
They're like, what? I'm like, code for Filet-O-Fish.
Same thing, and then they understood.
And then we got to the window and they handed me the bag of the fish. I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
I'm like, thanks for the fish.
Yeah.
I'm like, bye bye
Looks
now.
tasty,
Have a good
bye-bye.
day. It's like, oh, my
That's
fish is
great.
in here. Okay, no, incorrect. It
Oh.
was Husky Harris.
Husky Harris. You should have just gone with
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Brayinator. That's so much better. Husky Harris.
He was a husky motherfucker.
Wow.
All right, next question. Who did Bray lose his WWE Championship to at WrestleMania 33?
Oh no. Was I around for that? I don't know if I was born yet. That one's pretty long ago.
We just had WrestleMania 39, so this is 7 years ago.
Are you sure you did that math right?
6 years ago.
Okay.
off.
So that's a bonus point for me for being right on the math.
Fine. If
Who
you
did
can
he
get this
lose
right,
it
I'll give
to?
you 2 points.
Oh no. 33. Who was popping off? 33. That's too early for Groman Gaines, I believe. So
Well, I believe come WrestleMania 33, the Universal Championship was in the industry, so that's who Lesnar and Reigns were fighting, or they were fighting each other for that belt.
right. Shucks, man.
So Bray had a feud with someone different who was actually part of his stable for a little while that ended up turning against him.
Bronan Stronan?
No, not Roman Strowman.
The Eric guy? No.
No.
Seth freaking
It
Rollins?
was an unoriginal member of the Wyatt family. So it was not Rowan, it was not Harper, it was not Stronan.
Was it not
No.
LA Beast? LA Knight?
No. Okay,
LA
last hint, which is probably going to be a giveaway,
no.
but he's out of action right now, and he's been out of action for a while.
Oh. Randall Gotten? Randy's nuts across your face. Sheesh. Randy Orton.
Correct. That's 2 points I'll give to you for the
Thanks,
bonus.
man.
Because my
I
math is
need it.
wrong. Oh, wait, no, that's +2, so that means you're at 3.
Sheesh.
I might as well give you another one.
Yeah.
Math is not working right now. What year did Wyatt win the WWE Championship?
Well, it had to have been before WrestleMania 33, clearly, which means it was 6 years ago at least, probably 7. So I'll say 2016.
Incorrect.
Oh.
2017.
Oh, boo.
What is Bray Wyatt's real name?
The Brayinator. First name the, last name Brayinator.
First name the, middle name Bray, last name Anator.
Inator. Oh no. Full name. First name Braden?
No.
Bryant? First name Wyatt.
No.
First name Brandon.
No.
Does it start with a B?
His first name starts with a W.
William.
No. Close.
Walliam. Wally.
Wow. No.
Richard.
Yeah,
Wait.
That's an R.
I thought it was one of those silent W's
Richard.
like in wrong.
We.
Starts with a W. Wyatt. Brayson.
Incorrect.
I thought it was one of those Bryan Danielson situations.
Wyndham Rotunda.
Oh, I knew that bit.
Next one. Who was Bray Wyatt's partner when he won the SmackDown Tag Team Championships in 2016?
Bryn Strowman.
It was not Crimstonen.
Randy Orton.
Yes.
Hey!
Yep.
How the turntables in 27.
Next one. What WWE superstar is Bray's real life brother?
Oh. Bon Stamen.
No, it's not Baumstamben.
Rowan. Eric Rowan.
No, it's none of the members of the Wyatt family.
Oh.
Okay.
Jay Uso.
Another hint. No. No. Another hint. He when he did come back and he donned this new persona, and he had Uncle Howdy with him.
Oh, Uncle Howdy.
Well, yeah, the wrestler who is behind the mask of Uncle Howdy is his real life brother. He did wrestle years ago in the company, and he had that stupid shtick.
Festus.
No, it wasn't Festus.
Oh, Biscuit Man. Biscuit Crazy.
This is gonna be a giveaway. But I'm just gonna say
don't. Uncle Howdy. LA Knight.
All you gotta do is blank leave.
No way. Is that fucking Bo Dallas?
Bo Dallas, yep.
What's that, his fucking little cousin?
That's his brother.
No shot. Mm-hmm. Wow. I never would have thought.
Who is Bray's father? He used to wrestle too.
Mr. Wyndham.
Well,
Wyndham Sr.
Well, Wyndham was Bray's first name. Is the last name eluding you?
For the second time.
You could give me his name or his wrestling name when he used to wrestle. He was the tax guy. Always would come down in a suit.
IRS. The IRS.
Yep. IRS.
That's awesome.
Yep. All right, you got 6. You got more than half, and there's 2 left. All right. Who was known as the first son of the Wyatt family?
Eric. Braun Strowman.
No, not Bing Stimmen.
Bing Cosby. Bing Crosby. No.
It's the only other one you haven't named yet.
Roman.
No. You said Rowan.
Rowan?
It's not Rowan. It's not Stingaman.
Rowan, Stingy, Randy Orton.
No.
Bo Dallas.
It's the other guy who unfortunately passed away 3 years ago.
Oh, no.
Wrestled for AEW and formerly in the Wyatt family.
Not Owen Hart.
Incorrect. Disrespectful. Luke Harper.
Oh, dude, I knew that. You could have given me another guess.
And last question here to get a potential 7 out of 10. According to the Wyatt family legend, who is buried underneath the Wyatt family compound?
Is that Sister Abigail?
It's just Sister Abigail. Yeah. Sister Abigail.
Abigail's sister?
Abigail's sis.
Sus? Abigail Sus?
So congratulations, you got 7 out of 10 correctly.
That felt really bad,
or 7
actually.
out of 10 correct.
That felt bad because
you have disgraced his name.
I'm sorry. Mrs. Wyndham, I'm so sorry for your loss.
They weren't actually married.
Ms. Wyndham, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Ms. Rotunda.
Yes. Wait, you said they weren't married. So...
I'll meet you down there, I guess. Yeah. God forbid I say something.
We're gonna have to answer to Satan and take a 1-second break.
Break. And I'm going to go say
Bring
what's up to Bing Stingen.
Bing Stangin. Bin Stangin.
Bing Stink.
I'm going to say hi to Barry B. Benson,
Okay.
formerly known as Bing Stamen. Bank Stateman.
The black sheep. The
From-
monster of all.
From Amanda the Adventure. We've returned for the fourth and final segment, the closing segment, also known as Tell Me a Story,
Yes.
where we tell stories. You could think of them as bedtime stories because they are often very wholesome and calming and, not at all disturbing or offensive
Demented.
or remotely funny or humorous. So,
I don't know, but I sleep soundly at night listening to this one particular segment.
yeah, you listen
Like,
to the compilations.
there needs to be noise for me to sleep, and I
Right.
turn on these just amazing bedtime stories that just put me to sleep.
Oh,
Not because
yeah.
it's boring, but because it's so enticing.
Maybe we should start doing these like NPR
It's comforting.
style, where we're way too close to the mic, and we're just really just like talking as if
I really
we're
wanna-
right inside of your
I want
earlobe.
to know what you're working with.
And, this is what my coworkers sound like in my ear when I'm pissing next to them. How's your day going? And I say, fuck off, NPR man. My cock is in my hand right now.
When I'm very close.
When Yes, tell me a story where we improv things,
I'll
and
sleep to
hopefully
that.
it's funny and entertaining. Yeah, is that too ASMR? Was that too creepy for most?
No,
well,
we'll have to see how it
we'll
goes
have to
into
see.
the
Yeah,
next
Aidan
season.
and editing will let us know, I'm sure.
See how it goes
or
in the next
into the
season.
next season. Yeah, naturally. Speaking of which, did we mention this at the finale? Oh,
did.
that's right. I
We
did
did.
because
You
you
did.
you forgot. Yeah,
We-
you totally
We
forgot.
collectively did until halfway through the show, and then you did.
That's true. That I can agree with.
Aidan, tell me a
Yes.
story of
Okay.
your daily consumption of bullshit.
Okay. This story is called I'm Kevan Now. So, I wake up.
I like it, but I don't.
I wake up May 4th in an unfamiliar place. I'm in a building I don't recognize, in a bed too small for me, with blankets that barely cover my torso, let alone legs and feet. And I exit my bed, and I go to put on some clothes to get ready for my day. I think I work soon. I don't know. I'm maybe having short-term memory loss. This is becoming an issue. As I go further into my day, I realize, man, these shorts are so tight on me. This shirt doesn't even go down to my belly button. Where am I? A man calls out to me from the other side of the house. Reprehensible. I'm terrified. This man seems angry at everybody who's not Caucasian.
Yep.
And I'm horrified. I run outside of this house. I don't even know where I am. Whose car am I driving? It's not mine, but I hop inside of it. Boop, boop. A lot of damage to the side of that car. And I
Who the
hop
fuck drives
inside.
that? They need to-
They need their license revoked, clearly.
Surely.
And I hop inside and I go to my work, question mark? I don't really know. I don't know where I'm headed. But I walk into my local Dick's Sporting Goods. Because for some reason, I'm not feeling like, playing a real sport. I'm feeling like playing hockey. So I instinctively look for the smallest goalie pads they have in stock. Unfortunately, they don't carry toddler size. Shucks. But then I realize, wait a minute, I feel larger than I should be. What's happening to me? A man named Richard comes up to me, and he's like, "Hey, Kevin, you've grown." And I look back at him, I'm like, "That's not my name." He's like, "Why, yes it is. You work here." I'm Richard. And I say back to him, I'm like, I thought I was the beer guy. Wait, I work here? And why aren't you in uniform, my son?
Yes, and
Yes.
you're late. Where have you been?
Where have you been, my child? I'm like, okay, Dick, listen, hear me out. And he's like, I prefer Richard because I enrichard your life. And I said, wow, that was corny, you dumb fuck. And he's like, you're fired. And I was like, damn it. I lost a job I didn't know I had. And he was like, yeah, get your bullshit out of my sight, kindly. I was like, yeah, don't worry about that. You didn't carry my size. So I bounce. I leave Where's my Volkswagen? Gone. It's gone. I call the police. I APB out on a really very damaged Volkswagen of a driver who's obviously dangerous. Couldn't be me.
Can't miss it.
Can't miss it. And little do I know, a few moments later, the police catch up to a man who had stolen my car. He had removed the floorboards from the driver's seat and was trying to pedal it like it's one of those little Tykes automobiles for toddlers.
Like a Mr. Fred Flintstone.
Like a Mr. Fred Flintstone. And they caught him.
Good.
And it was a man with the same name and face and occupation as me, named Kevin Boland. And I said, wait a minute. I thought that's who I was. What's going on? And I pull out my pocket. Haven't taken a selfie today. And I look. Wait, this isn't a face I recognize. What am I? And I think about it for a moment. Gosh dang it. I hit puberty. Finally. I hit puberty. And this man who stole my car is but a younger version of me, totally out of his time. What a sigh of relief I breathed that day. It was only 10:05 in the morning, too, luckily.
It was a very eventful morning.
It was a very eventful morning. And I continue to go upon my day, finally re-understanding who I am, and about to go out and impress all of my friends with my height. The end.
The amount of short innuendos in that.
I know that was a bit of a short story, but
it just really makes me sad. It makes me question a lot of things in life.
I'm so sorry.
You know, I'm not actually upset.
Well, Kevin, tell me a story of how it was waking up at 7:18 one day.
Well, you see, I woke up in this house, and we got hose in this house.
What?
Yeah, I woke up in this house. We got hose in this house. I said,
Yeah?
No.
Nah.
Not in my house. Get out of here. Scram. Leave. And so they left. I said, good. I'm going back to bed. I wake up 34 minutes later.
Short nap.
And I realize I get out of bed and I go into the bathroom to, put some water in my face to wake up. And the water hits my hands, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, wait a minute, this isn't Valparaiso water. This is South Haven water.
Oh.
And it's gray. Where am I?
Michigan?
And so, yeah, almost like Flint, Michigan. I'm glad I didn't drive through there. Oh, God.
Ugh.
Anyways, that's completely not related to this story that totally happened.
Beyond the plot.
Beyond the plot. In the multiverse, if you will. But I realized I'm just like, okay, I cannot clean my face with this fucking South Haven water. This is nasty. This has got to stop. So I rip the sink out of the wall and I throw it down the stairs. And as I open the bathroom door to throw the sink out, I realized this isn't my bathroom door either. And I look around, I'm just like, oh my God, I've seen this house only in my dreams. But why am I here in real life? Who am I? And I start like looking at myself. I'm like, where's my cock? My cock. Where's my cock? I'm like, what's going on? Like, do I have dementia, Alzheimer's? I'm just like, oh no, there it is. Like, I found it. So dilemma number 1 was solved. But there were still more important glaring issues going on.
Right.
I don't know where I'm at. I woke up, I tried cleaning my face with water, and it was gray and stinky and nasty. So I pretty much demolished the bathroom. It's not there anymore upstairs. It's just a crater. But I realized, I'm like, this house is very familiar to me. I walk down the stairs, and there's my relatives who have since passed that are just standing in the middle of the living room. I'm just like, okay, this is creepy. It's literally bright and sunny out, and like, am I seeing, like, who? I'm like, hello? And they turn around and they just smile at me. They open up their mouth, but they don't say anything.
Oh,
I'm like,
creepy.
What the hell? I'm like, I recognize you guys. You're relatives of mine, but I don't know your name. What is your name? And he just, I'm like, and it just kept on getting louder and louder and louder. I'm just like, I can't be here anymore. I can't do this. I need to get out of here. And I leave the house, and I walk into the street, and I turn around, and the house is no longer there. I'm like,
oh my God.
What is going on? And then I turn around, and there's a car coming towards me, and I'm like a deer in headlights. I'm just like, maybe this is all just a dream.
Right.
So I let the car hit me, and it hits me, and it hurts.
That shit hurted.
It hurts. I guess it was not a dream, because I was taken to the nearest hospital in Rosewood. They have a medical wing there.
Naturally.
So
they need a place to treat the people that get food poisoning there.
Yes, I was recouping in the Rosewood Medical Center, and they gave me food, but they did warn me. They're just like, listen, we're not like we'll cover these hotel bill we'll cover these hospital bills.
Yeah.
I was just at 3 hotels in real life. Fuck off. We'll cover these hospital bills, but you can eat here.
Oh,
but if you get anything, it's not on us. I'm like,
liability
you know what?
list.
I'm willing to take that chance because I'm still convinced this is a dream. I'm like, give me everything you got. And
One
they're
of
like,
everything.
They're like, okay. And so they did. And
Yeah.
I scarfed it all down. I must have an iron stomach because I lived through that shit.
Unbelievable.
And they looked at me in disbelief. They're like, you should be dead.
You should have died by now.
We know what we make here. We know what we're about. This should kill a man. I'm like, not me. And I get up, I rip the IV out of my arm, I stick it up one of their asses.
Woo.
And I'm like, I need to get out of here. I need to go back to the house where I woke up in. And they're like, what's that? I'm like, and as I'm running out, I'm like, it's the one with the hose. And so I run back.
Fucking almost Batman voice. The one with the hose.
I also have a butler there too. His name is Alfred. And I get back to the house, and it's still not there. It's just a big, giant crater. And I approach the crater, and I look down, and there's this little person just hanging out in the crater. I'm like, excuse me, who are you? And
Sir?
He looks up at me, and I look at him. I'm like, oh my god, like he looked like a war victim.
Oh no.
Like
no.
he's been through some shit. And so
Yeah.
he starts climbing out of the crater to come up to me to greet me. I'm just like, what are you doing here? I'm like, did you not see that there was a house here a little bit ago? He's like, yeah, I did. I saw the house that was here. I live here now. It's under construction. I'm like, what happened to your neck? He's like, what are you talking about? I have one. Can you not see it? It's there. I'm like, no, you don't have. He's like, I don't want to live here anymore. So I Spartan kicked his ass back into the crater.
Man.
And then I took the luxury, of renting out. Actually, I didn't rent them. I just stole them. 2 cement trucks. Two cement
drove
trucks.
both?
Yep, I drove both. To the empty crater while he's down there, pissing and crying like a baby. And I poured concrete over him.
Oh man.
But he ended up, from what I heard, after that I left the establishment, wanted nothing else to do with it anymore. But I heard through the grapevine that he climbed out through the cement. And some of the cement stuck to his face, so I helped him out because he now has a chin.
Naturally. That's great news. That's wholesome.
That story was called South Haven Water.
South Haven Water. That's wonderful. I'm glad you helped the little guy out.
He
We
needed
love
it.
to hear things. Clearly.
Chinless
Wow.
behavior.
Chinless behavior. And a near indestructible stomach.
Mm-hmm.
That was beautiful. What a harrowing tale, really. I thought there was like horror elements for a little bit.
There was.
And I was
there
like,
was.
I was starting to get spooked. I'm like, ooh, spooky season is here, isn't it?
It was a
Yeah.
roller coaster of emotions. It's like one that's under construction. You're just like, should we get on this? Should we get the fast pass? I don't know. And then you take it, and then you die.
Yeah.
And then
It's like getting that Disney World Fast Pass.
Disney's.
Disney World Fast Pass, more like Disney World Fast Pass away because I have health insurance now. Bwah.
Speaking of that, honestly, I didn't even put 2 and 2 together with the iron stomach. I completely
Really?
forgot about that. Yeah, okay. Let's cut the bullshit here.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah,
story
yeah.
was about me. My story was about you.
I want to clarify too. When you were making fun of my chin, you said neck. By the way,
Oh, did I really?
You said neck. Yeah, you were talking about the neck, and then you brought it around. That's why I was confused at first. Like you were like, "Where's your neck?" And you were like, "What? I've got one."
Oh.
And then you started talking more, and I'm like, "Oh no, he meant to say chin," because I just talked about my chinlessness last week.
Actually, well, it's a bit of both.
Well,
No, I'm just
come on now. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, bullshit aside, those stories were complete and utter roasts of one
Yeah.
another.
Yeah, we should just the roast episode.
Yeah, but I completely forgot about the whole iron stomach thing, about the comparison to Rosewood and 50-some shots of Fireball.
Oh yeah, I should have died. Mm-hmm. Oh man, that was wild, bro. You made see, that's the thing.
Because they also took you to the Rosewood Medical
the
Center.
Rosewood Medical Center. That's why I got food poisoning again.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, your brain made the connection. You're just too tired to realize how genius it was.
That's why this segment is truly a spectacle to behold. Sometimes we surprise ourselves in storytelling.
Exactly.
And how we sometimes tend to loop everything around.
Bring it around town, as they say in the business.
It's truly, it's incredible.
All right.
Right.
Yeah, right. Fuck off. Well,
I think that's what we should do, is fuck off.
yeah, I think you're right. Okay, bye, guys.
I mean, we'll be here. Not next week, but 2 weeks from now.
Yeah. See you bright
With
and
some
early
news.
in 2 weeks. 2 weeks' time
It's
with some new segments, returning segments,
maybe a little bit of both.
maybe
You
a
don't
little
know.
bit of both, maybe a little bit of neither, which
Stick
makes
around.
no sense
Nope.
because then we wouldn't have a show, which won't
Precisely.
happen unless my family does cash in on my life insurance. With that said, bye.
Yes'm.
Your tribal cheese.
Spit in my face.
Sorry, I'm getting in character. The Polaroid.
Spit in my face, my eyeballs. It wasn't even like a little, like a...